This is the ugliest color I've ever seen in my life.
But
I kind of love it. Yes. Hi, I'm comedian Sam Morrison. I take my comedian friends thrifting. The incredible comedian Kenice Mobley.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. We're here at the Council Shop. Gorgeous. It's on Fairfax. So I'm so excited to go thrifting with you today.
Yay!
Take me through your fashion journey.
My mom lost her job when I was in high school, and I had to start thrift shopping because I was like, I know I want clothes. I know I'm interested in fashion and stuff like that. She got—
From a young age?
From a young age. She got Vogue
What's
sent
young?
to the house when I was a kid. So like Vogue.
Okay, that's why you're like constantly slaying these
Architectural
hoes.
Digest. Yes,
Got
since
it.
I was like 11.
What?
Yeah.
And you were 11 years old looking at Vogue, like,
One
that's
day,
gonna be
yeah.
me.
Yves Saint Laurent is my fashion inspiration then because I really liked like all black, gothic sort of puffy sleeves, high collars, that sort of thing. And I was super into that.
As an 11-year-old, you're
As
blowing
an
my mind.
11-year-old.
I pronounced it Yves Saint Laurent till yesterday.
During the spring and fall, the lineups, you can go to Vogue.com and you can look at each designer's runway.
Yeah.
And so I would look at that, and I could never afford any of this stuff. I've never been able to afford labels and things, but I would take that as inspiration and then go thrift shopping and be like, okay, I'm trying to recreate a look that has this element of ruffles or this texture mixed with this texture. I thought it was just the most fun thing, and I could afford to do it on my Chuck E. Cheese salary because I worked at Chuck E. Cheese, and I would use my Chuck E. Cheese money to buy clothes.
Sorry, I've just known you for 6 years now, and I didn't know you worked at Chuck E. Cheese. I would assume that would be the very first thing you've
I
ever
would just
mentioned to
introduce
me.
myself.
It's the most likable quality. You are an 11-year-old. You have these Vogue magazines get sent to your house.
Yes.
You get into it. When do you become the fashion icon you are today?
At the end of grad school, moving to Los Angeles, realizing that, okay, there are people here with like actual money and that dress with money. You may never have money, but you do have taste. And if you're going to figure out how to dress in a way where people aren't like, who's this lost woman who wandered in here? Then you're gonna have to use your taste and thrift.
It's nowhere clearer in Los Angeles than taste is more important than money.
Yes.
Because so many people here have these amazingly expensive outfits.
That look really bad.
Really so bad. And there's just nothing more unlikable than that. You know, you can like clearly tell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Going from squarely middle class to lower class and having no money and being raised on like Vogue did equip me to have no money but expensive taste and snobbery.
I feel like our styles kind of vibe in that same way, and that it's like thrift store, but we kind of want you to mistake it for high fashion.
Yes, we want you to think, oh no, she's clearly from somewhere where she'd be put together. Yes.
Right. Okay, so what about when you started performing? Did that change anything?
I started performing when I was working at startups, and I was dressing relatively conservatively based on that. I've always kind of dressed a little bit more conservatively. Longer skirts, that kind of thing. That people have been like, oh, maybe you're more conservative. And oddly, it has played into my comedy because I think I play with the idea that people see me, they're like, oh, who's this church lady? And then I just say dirty, 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 dirty stuff.
You know, I think it's interesting, like already sort of having a fashion sense and like a sense of self, honestly, because I didn't have this when I first started. Because like, you know how people perceive you, and then you can sort of like play off of that. And so now I'm like still trying to understand that, but you've sort of had this like strong, I don't want to call it a brand because you're in fact a human being.
I really do think that it's because I started comedy later. In Boston, everyone starts when they're a student. I didn't start until I was 27, so like that's your age now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Do not ask any questions.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that starting comedy late, I did start with a greater sense of self and how I wanted to portray myself because there was no way I was gonna fit in with the 22-year-old
Oh my God.
And so there was never this pressure to try to fit in with them. I can't be that, so I might as well just be this
And
business
then all the
professional.
22-year-olds want to be you.
Oh, I hope not.
No, it's 100% true. People want to be 22 and no one wants to be less 22 than a 22-year-old. It's awful. Where are you at now? Do you have any fashion inspirations? And also like looking forward, what's the dream? What are you exploring with? What do you want to look most like?
So I am currently unemployed, so I don't spend a lot of money, but I do these clothing swaps. And so oddly, my fashion inspiration is clothing swaps, what other people give me. I have an identical twin sister and she works in like a high powered, she has an MBA, she's like doing that. And she gives me all of her old clothes. But so it is this, my fashion is oddly informed by a conservative insurance woman in Baltimore, Maryland. I was worried that I didn't have a Halloween costume for something. And I looked down and I'm dressed exactly like Velma from Scooby-Doo. But like, I dress like librarian Velma or like business Velma but it's all variations of Velma.
Which is why your comedy is so good. Because you get on stage and you're like, I'm all variations of Velma, the horniest Velma.
But that's like the funniest, coolest Velma.
Today we're gonna go find a lot of different variations of Velma. No, don't laugh at me. I'm being sincere.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm more laughing at the fact that I feel so old. That's all.
See, I'm in my like hoe phase of showing skin and like crop, sheer, like tight.
I love the idea of you having a hoe phase now. There was not a hoe phase before. None of that was your hoe phase. This is your hoe phase.
That's a good point. I was literally going to like Bear Week in B-Town. Like, sincerely, what do you think of this without like the shirt underneath?
Okay, I don't mind a shirt underneath. I just think that the fact that this one is sized in such a way that it creates puffs at angles, it's not accenting your figure. I think with a slightly more fitted shirt, that I would like it more. But I do like this actually.
The arms are a little cuckoo, you're right.
Yeah. Ooh, this is Target.
Isn't that fun? Please try that on. I will try this on.
Okay.
And we will be together in some sort of like funeral band.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
We both have very dark solo shows we're working on right now. Oh my God, I love this. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Oh my God, I just got so excited for you. I think you look like you just escaped from Azkaban and are ready to go to like a ballroom.
Hell yeah. Look at me, I'm Bellatrix Lestrange, only I didn't kill your friend's parents. Ooh, you just got Lestrange. Boo.
Ooh, good verb. I love how oversized it is, and then it's like sort of in between, like these sleeves are 3/4.
Yeah, because I have a fair number of like slightly puffy sleeves. I love a puffy sleeve. And I think that it adds a fun dimension to it. So,
what pants would you wear with these?
I have this bright yellow pair of pants.
Yes.
And so that with like probably something shinier versus textured. So bright yellow pants, maybe something shiny, a little boob forward, and then this.
Okay, boob forward needs to be added to the dictionary right now. How insane is this?
Okay, you don't know this reference because you are too young, but there's a band called the New Radicals, and one of the lead singers wears a bucket hat. Our clashing of these patterns is like, what am I, a new radical? I'm a cool guy in the 90s.
I've never worn a bucket hat, and I don't think I have the confidence to pull it off, but if I was gonna wear one, I like this. I like the fray.
Okay, hear me out. Imagine a new interpretation of the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Would wear that hat. Like, hey, we're doing like a cool 90s interpretation of The Wizard of Oz.
And like Joseph Gordon-Levitt is playing the Scarecrow.
Him in overalls, that hat.
Do you think I could ever actually pull this off?
I don't like that hat.
Thank you.
But if he loved it, I would
confidence.
go along with it. I want people to experience joy, but I do not like that hat. This seems like one of those like expensive. It's inside out.
Going on?
I actually genuinely liked it more.
I know, me
when
too.
It was just like, this is like one of those expensive things where it's like rich people trying to look poor, and they put this ingenious texture to it, almost like reptilian. And then we turned it and we saw that it was that, and I was like, never mind, forget it. I don't like it.
I know, it's just the collar looks like it's inside out, doesn't it?
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, we'll just cut the collar.
Yeah, you can just cut the collar.
Cut the collar.
That's super retro.
I love it.
Hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna wear the shit out of it.
100%. It's you, but it's like just like slightly edgier than the stuff I'm used to seeing you in, and it seems fun, and I want to see you go on stage and just like absolutely tear it up. All right, let's go check out the jackets.
But yeah, I'm definitely getting this. Hell yeah.
I think this whole section is like $6.
Ooh, I love these textures.
Ooh,
there's so many.
Look at all these different textures.
Okay. I thought this might be the whole jacket, and I think I'd like it more if it was.
This is the ugliest color I've ever seen in my life. I kind of love it. Yes, we love ugly clothes.
Yes.
If I look at that and go, disgusting, hilarious,
I want to
love
see.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to see how you compare it and make it not disgusting.
Yeah, no, if this was all this, I would be like,
all that,
challenge accepted.
Yes. And this is also Target find. This is Universal Thread, which is a Target brand. This oversized thing seems to be really in right now. And I don't get it, but...
You don't get it? I feel like you're sort of doing it already. Yes, ma'am.
I think it's boxy and oversized, whereas
like
this
this jacket.
But this, let's see how this works on you.
This is also why it's so fun to go thrifting with other people, because I so often see clothes and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Not for me, but...
You have a nice shape, and this just gets rid of that.
I don't mind that. I'm not trying to show off body always.
Well, no, but I like the color on you, honestly.
Do you like the vibe? I mean, I feel like I'm ready to go start a revolution at an apple picking.
I see that. No, because it is revolutionary in that, like, it's non-threatening, but hey, I am trying to topple the government. Like
and it's also like, I at least want you to know I read books.
Yes.
And know something.
Honestly, I love clothes that tell people that, because if people don't know that I'm smart, what's the point? And I want all of my clothes to communicate, yes, I went to graduate school.
I love your merch right now, but if people don't know I'm smart, what's the point? That's called merch. Would you
I
ever
like
do a
this
color?
color. Like the color that almost makes you feel like your brain's glitching a little bit.
I feel like it's the color that a computer screen makes if it breaks.
Yes, exactly.
Would you ever do something like this?
While I like the color because it does hurt my brain, this hides any waist on me because it hits right like around my butt. So it just makes me look a little bit boxier and wider. I think it's nice, but not for me. Show me those shorts. What? You picked those up and just were very casually like, oh yeah, of course.
No, they were actually just hidden underneath this Zara jacket.
Zara woman.
Is this a set? I love finding Zara at the thrift store.
Yeah.
Because I feel like fast fashion, bad.
Yes.
Zara, the worst thing in the world.
Yes.
And then you see it at the thrift store and you're like, oh, I'm
a better person.
I like fully understand the circle
yeah.
of why thrifting is good.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
you see
not,
the
I'm
Zara
not this
thing.
jerk who's just buying it first.
Right,
No.
and then people are like, where'd you get it? And you say Zara, but it was thrifted.
Yeah, it was thrifted. I didn't do anything bad.
Ooh,
I don't know
great.
that it's my style, but I do like where it cuts.
It's a great, simple summer look.
If this is me with shades. Yeah, I will take 3 of those. Thanks. 3 of those croissants. Yes.
And where are you?
Farmer's market.
The farmer's market.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're
It's
ordering.
a Sunday morning, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, I've got my coffee. Yes, I'll take 3 of those. Thanks.
And the 3 are blackberries. 3 individual blackberries.
Yes, not 3 pounds of blackberries. I have like 3 little berries, and you have to put them in a case, and I will pay $18
Got it.
for those.
So this
3
jacket really
blackberries.
brings out your white woman.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, but not committed to it. I will hang all this stuff back up in case people think I'm a bad person. No, I don't just leave things in the aisles at thrift stores. Don't think I'm a bad person. I don't wear patterns, but I think this is fascinating.
Wait, oh my God. I don't know if I like it or not, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it or not, but it's so interesting. It's not me. It's more you, because you wear patterns.
I would wear something insane like this, but I don't think.
Well, then try it on.
I love a lot of women's jackets, but they won't fit.
Yeah, because you have long limbs. But this pattern is wild.
I love it. It's terrible. They made it shiny and it gives it a little bit of a cheap
Yes,
feeling.
I can see that. The fact that it has so many neutrals in it means that it goes with so many things. So it goes with these pants.
If I had like a undershirt that
Yes.
was like sort of earth tony, this would be so
It
cool.
goes with it. And we want this, but not shiny,
But not
and in
shiny.
a different cut.
And
But
in a
yeah,
different
now we know
cut.
that.
Now we know
And
that.
that's the fun thing about thrifting, is that you learn that stuff. All right, this is for somebody, not for me, but I like the idea of it as like a simple basic.
I disagree.
Oh,
Look at us. I think it's lame and
Nice.
stupid.
Nice. Something about this makes it look a little cheaper to me.
I think it's the material.
Yeah, to me it's like teddy bear
Teddy.
fur. Yeah, I like mixing that with a plaid, but I think this is done cheaply.
We are on the same wavelength.
Yeah, I love a
Ooh, try it,
patterned
try it.
blazer with piping that is all one color. The original blazer probably looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
But once they washed it, like it's also not holding the shape.
That's also the fun thing about thrift shops, is that every piece of clothing is like a little detective.
Yes. I wish this garment the best of luck. It's just not for me. This sort of thing, what do you think about like where it's all teddy? It's like,
Oh, this actually fits perfectly. It's just like, I just want to go outside and just give me a big warm mug. See how comfortable this looks?
who's that director who sucks now, but he did Edward Scissorhands and Sleepy
I know
Hollow.
who you're talking about.
Yes, where it's just like stripes that are too big and a little silly looking, but part of me is like, yes. I want to be like this weird hot topic goth in this.
Yeah, anytime I see just like any sort of strong look, I'm like, give me an identity. Give me like something that I can be for the day.
Love it. Is this a shoe? It's in the place where the shoes are.
Kenice, I've changed my personality permanently.
Whoa.
Hello. Sort of cucky white boy.
Is Cucky White Boy bad now? I feel like Cucky White Boy is having a moment.
Sportsy gay white cut?
Yes.
Preppy, but also like, what's their sexuality?
Yes, exactly.
I've
And
actually-
over that, with those pants
With those
specifically,
pants? I know.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I've actually never seen a more bisexual jacket in my life. I love it. I don't know if I'm this person. I don't know if I want to be this person.
then don't be this person.
But I love it. I mean,
I like
it's
it.
preppy and different, and also like it fits really nice.
It does.
And I feel like I'm about to jump over a tennis net and hug my best friend / gay lover. See, like when I tell you I'm trying to be a slut,
That does say slut to me.
thank you. You want to be a divorced slut?
The thing is, I have a sweater like this.
I think I actually might try it.
Try
I
it.
never ever have looked at even a leopard priest and been like, I want to try it, but I do.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't fit at all. But if it did, see, now I know I could do a leopard print.
You could do a leopard print.
I feel something.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna get a divorce. And I just know if I get a divorce in this jacket, I am going to get such a powerful lawyer.
Like this level of fuzziness is what I like.
That is so crazy. Can I try
Yeah,
that?
of course.
Wild Fable?
That is a Target brand. Target.
The title of this episode is That is a Target Brand.
That is a Target brand.
Why is Target just taking all of the like basic Instagram wild fable? Like what?
Yep.
I hate when like a corporation reads you by accurately marketing to you. It's the worst. I'm the token gay in Monsters Inc.
You're the gay monster?
I'm the gay monster.
I like it.
You know when they open the door and they go into there's one monster that she opens the door and I come in and I go, hey, Faye! Ooh, girl. Yeah, you look like you're going to teach a class on a beach.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming thrifting with me today.
Thank you so much for having
The
me.
pieces we found, I think I'm so excited about
I'm gonna
both
wear that
of
black
them.
thing constantly.
And I might actually steal it from you. And I want to say thank you to the Council Shop. Come on out. We found some incredible stuff today. The one in West Hollywood on Fairfax. I'm Sam Morrison. This is Kenice Mobley. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Yes, please visit all of my socials at Kenice Mobley and KeniceMobley.com.
So
to get
funny.
my album, Follow-Up Questions.
Such a
Thanks.
talented comedian. We're so lucky to have her. Thanks for watching.